just finished watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Cade is left, but hey, we got a new guest. We lost the footage from before. Could you introduce yourself again?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Susie. I'm a computer science major at University of Alabama, Huntsville.
There you go. Doo-doo. You already did finishing thoughts on the movie. There wasn't like too much to say about it. She already turned on the music, so no copyright flag.
Yeah.
Save Bueller.
Save Ferris Bueller.
Save Ferris. Bottom of the kidney.
Too soon. That kid was so good.
I know.
I need a moment.
Stay tuned for more content.
D major scale. Hooray. Now I'm gonna put this up before I piss everybody else off.
New age. This is a new age form of music.
Did you know if you go to Target, there's a new age beverages section, and all it is like Starbucks and like Arizona tea? What does that even mean?
Like,
I mean,
what?
it's like for hipsters.
That's not hipster.
New age drink. Starbucks is not new.
No.
Like, it is such an old thing. Like, why would that be?
I was expecting like hippie juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like organic, crazy, like kale juice or something, like...
Vegetable smoothies,
I
everybody.
have not had kale.
Okay, Panera is good for kale, like I have a salad with that, and that was good. Everyone loves Panera.
They don't have them here.
They have a
They
Panera
do
here.
one?
Yeah,
They
most
do?
definitely.
They do on the Bridge Street Mall.
Okay, I meant like they don't have them like
In
actually
Union,
in
but at
well
least
no
you
like
drive,
in
so-
Alabama.
Is there not one in University?
There's
one,
in
yeah.
University, and then there's one in Bridge Street, like that gigantic open mall.
Really? Is there a Panera there?
There is. It's on the side. It's like the strip malls by it, like the Bed Bath and Beyond, and then like
Oh.
there's like a Dickie's barbecue and
Bacon.
I mean, I didn't know.
The bacon turkey Bravo with
I
the
love
mango
that.
smoothie.
That's
I get that
good.
every time I go there. I actually haven't gotten anything else off the menu because it's just perfect.
Cause heaven.
Yeah. It's quite.
What am I supposed to do?
Just keep being natural. That was like the only thing that broke up everything else.
Can you be natural when there's a camera in your face and you can see your reflection? That's
Oh,
the scary
oh, I
part.
can be
is when you
natural.
can see yourself.
You know you.
I can be natural.
I love my
I
funeral.
do.
I do.
When your friend kisses your camera and now you don't know if
I
it's...
didn't.
You didn't
I
really
didn't
kiss
bring
her?
contact to the camera.
You didn't bring contact to
But
the
I can
camera.
bring contact.
You're a squiggle when you raise your eyebrows.
Yeah, I know.
That's.
I can't
impressive.
disjoint that.
I can
think that's
wiggle my
impressive though, because I
ears.
can't wiggle my ears. I also can't whistle,
I can wiggle my
and
ears.
everyone tries to teach me.
Can
I
anyone
can't
move
wiggle
their
really
hair?
Low
What?
note.
Can anyone move their hair? I had a friend and he could like
Move
move
the
his
hair
face in
follicle?
some. It's where like
I think
it
I
looked
can.
like the
You mean
pad
like
of
the
his hair
head?
was.
I think I can.
Yeah. No, you got
Oh,
your eyebrows.
well, no. I saw.
No, why not? I guess not. I can move my ears though.
I can't. I can't move anything on my head, including my hair. It's
Want
like
to see my
this.
hair move? Want to see me do it again?
That was a sad joke.
No, it's not. It's a flash reference.
I know.
It's a fast joke.
No. Kidding.
We're weird. That's why we all work together so well as a room.
That's why we're on YouTube. This is the reason why we're doing this. This is a direct product of our insanity.
And we haven't even like started classes for college yet. We just moved in.
Yeah, we just wait until we actually have problems and have to cope with our situation.
But hey, third floor of the Wilson Hall. I found it out because I wandered around first floor like a lost puppy for like an hour, and I had to ask the RAs. It's on the third floor, and it's not open at like 8 a.m. because I went there at 8 a.m. Don't do that. But they have free massage chairs apparently.
Wow.
They do.
Like the mall
You
type
have to
massage
book them.
chairs.
Oh, I
You
know
have
what they're
to book
talking
them
about.
And
Yeah.
then like there's a nurse and then you can see a shrink. And then I think the week before finals they like have a day where they bring out pet therapy dogs and
I
you can
heard
just
of
like
that.
cuddle with the dog.
Yeah.
Does anyone here have a car? I feel like you do. Yeah.
I drive a
Oh,
Honda
really?
Accord.
Oh,
Charger
nice.
Blue, actually.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
If
I
you
have a license, I have no car. So I can drive if given the opportunity. I know I'm
Yes.
supposed to drive you if there's any snow issues, according to your dad.
Yeah,
You'd make
you
an
are.
excellent carjacker.
Why?
You could drive.
But I can't hack anything. I mean, well, I could learn how to hack it, but technically in order to be able to feasibly hack a car, it takes a lot of work.
I just realized that the term carjacking is going to go out of style in the future when people just like hack cars.
Car hacking.
So it'll be car hacking.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that's.
You know, I
No,
saw
someone's
something.
gonna do it old school. They're just gonna break a window, pop it open, and just slide in.
I saw something on
Wire.
Facebook recently that like this woman she said that her daughter asked her why they say hang up the phone, and then she realized how old she was. Like you don't hang up a phone anymore.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
just
used
press a
to.
button.
For the longest time, we had like one
Yeah.
of those old 70s phones.
yeah, like with the rotary dial and everything.
No, not the rotary
What are we
dial.
gonna
It was,
call
like,
it now?
toned, so I guess it
I'm
was, like,
gonna
more
call
the
him pressing the
90s
red
style.
button on the right. Except I don't even have that. I have.
Is mine on the right? I think
Okay.
it might be on the left. Is mine on the left?
I have an
I
iPhone.
don't even have that.
Now.
I have like a center thing
Mhm.
that I hit with my ear sometimes, and
Yeah.
sometimes not. Oh, sorry.
I like how you qualified sometimes by just defining what sometimes meant.
Yep.
Yep.
How I roll. Not really.
Pringles, anybody?
I'm tempted.
You-
I'm tempted.
Hey, or granola bars, or...
We have lots of food.
Oh, hey, does anyone want to take 5? Where did I put those?
Don't do that to me.
I have no
Don't you
idea
want
what a
to?
take five
Don't
is.
offer take fives to me.
Are they your crack cocaine too? Because they're mine.
They are crack cocaine.
They
They
are.
have everything in them.
They have all of heaven in them.
What are they?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
5
We're
different things:
Either.
chocolate, peanut butter, peanuts, a pretzel, and caramel. No questions.
That was the only question she needed.
Yeah.
They call it take five because you never see them again. Do you?
Basically, give someone 5 minutes with an entire jump out, and it's not gonna happen.
Wow, that shouldn't happen.
I feel like this was product placement.
It was
It
not
is
product
product
placement. I've been coming addicted to chocolate, and
Take five-layer
And
bar.
delicious things?
yeah,
Get
and
stuff
heaven.
today.
Anything to help me get to heaven is a good thing.
Jesus.
We're not gonna get into that.
In the mouth of Jesus.
This is natural. I mean,
Is that your stone face while you're enjoying the flavors? Or
Bye,
no?
Norbert.
you gotta take it all in.
Yeah, it's true. You have to chew it for like 5 minutes to really get the full essence. I haven't even eaten it yet. I really want to now.
Mindful eating.
Mhm.
Soaking it up like SpongeBob.
Mm.
Did you just seriously make this fucking thing?
Yes.
So I just made it like this.
This is the best thing ever.
There you go. Another healthy.
Don't offer me more.
She'll have to take 5.
My chest.
Was that too funny for you?
That was too funny for me.
I'm a very funny person, so I apologize now.
Oh my word.
Oh, I forgot Blu-ray players make it look like you have a PS3, and then you realize you don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
It makes you wish you had one.
Is this another product placement?
Blu-ray. You'll wish you had one.
How many things are in the shot that are product placements? Fox 54, Big Bang Theory,
Fox 54.
whatever brand that printer is, Blu-ray, which is obviously Sony,
An HP
Dr.
printer.
Pepper, HP printer, Pringles, what kind of TV is that? Sharp, Dunkin' Donuts, Take 5, I've never heard of you until now.
Wheeler's Day
And
Off.
nothing would.
Oh, true, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, GE Microwave.
All this would not be possible. if it
Mr.
wasn't for
Coffee.
the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
That is where this
It was
is.
housing us at this very moment.
All of you owe me money. All those things. Grumpy Cat, I see you. Owe me
If
money.
we slam HP, do we still owe them money because she can't connect her printer?
If we slam
Printers are
HP,
demon spawn, so
there we go. We're gonna slam
they capture your
HP.
soul and write
Everyone
'em
who
in ink.
competes with HP owes
Hey,
us money.
That was a free printer, so I really don't care.
That's a free printer.
well, yeah, and you still can't print with
Really?
it. So you won what exactly?
I'm still not out anything. I really don't care. My orchestra director came up to the class one day and he was like, "There are 2 printers here. I don't want there to be 2 printers here by the end of rehearsal. So whoever wants one, come get one." And I ran up to the front. I was like,
Nice.
Do you think there might have been a reason
"No, you
why
can't work."
both printers were there?
inside.
He said it worked.
Of
And
course
it
he says
does.
it works. If he said that it didn't work, would you go and get the printer? No.
No, I swear it does actually
Got
work.
parts in
It
there.
just I can't figure out.
You can
how
melt
to
that
actually-
down.
I'm gonna cut it off for now because this camera has a problem where it'll disconnect with the internet, and I don't want to lose this. This is pretty good footage. Plus, it's exactly 10 minutes, so stay tuned for more content. Check it out. You guys just lost a whole
It's
bunch of
getting
content.
creepy.
It's so much good
Okay,
content.
it's been creepy.
We missed so much. You missed Urban Dictionary, funny stories.
Hermaphroditic people.
Yeah, we got really political and religious at some point. I think they may have seen some of the clitoris stuff, or was that before? No!
Okay,
Did they
to
miss
be
all
fair,
of it?
To be fair, you can't say that there was clitoris stuff when there are 2 women in the room. None of us were naked, I swear. I just
Why
had
would
to
you-
clear that up because somebody in those YouTube comments would have said that because I understand you, YouTube, and I know what you
And do you really think that just saying nothing weird happened is gonna make it sound
Nothing
really?
weird happened in the
That's
last
true,
40
but, like,
minutes.
I don't
I've
like
been over
people-
here doing absolutely nothing weird.
Because that's never.
I'm not doing
We
anything
were
weird right
naked.
now.
No, we weren't.
I know.
There was
But
no
it's
awkward
just,
nudity.
it's just hard to say, like, clitoris stuff, and then people will be like, I don't know, I'm done.
You give up.
You missed all the weird stuff.
Yeah, you did. You missed all the weird stuff.
Look at that sick ollie, dude.
We're currently trying to, like, reconfigure.
What is life, you guys?
Life is life. Life is a figment of imagination. It's one dark challenge to keep breathing on and on with no refuge in the future.
Are you a nihilist?
Are you a glass half empty person? Because you sound like a glass half empty person.
I envy the way that you guys can die while I cannot live the sweet release of death. Throw me in the river. Throw me in the river and let me sink to the bottom.
That's a
Stop.
song. That has to
Run.
be a song.
Run. No, it's not. It's from not John Tron. The latest Filthy Frank video, where his laptop is like suicidal
Oh my god.
again.
That's awful.
Life is a cereal by Quaker Oats that my mom doesn't let me eat because that's her cereal. Don't screw with her life.
Throw me in the river. Throw me in the river and let me sink to the bottom.
Please stop.
I don't watch Filthy Frank, so.
Neither do I.
I
That's
watch
probably a
a
good
lot
thing.
of
You missed
Vsauce. I love Vsauce.
Vsauce is good.
Vsauce is my favorite. And
Dude,
I
later
like-
on we should look up some dongs.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do you know what that is?
No, Vsauce has their own version of that. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I just wanted clarification.
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
different.
but,
It's different. It's different. I promise. I promise. I promise.
It's
but
things you can do online now, guys.
do online now, guys.
That sounds naughty.
No, it's not.
After the last segment, I can't be like, none of this is mildly perverted.
No, seriously.
I
Vsauce
love how
is,
they
like,
don't get to
really
see the
chill.
last segment.
I know,
So
I
it's
know,
like we
I'm
can
so
only
sorry.
speak of what
It's like
occurred.
on 4chan, they'll like
It
post a
was-
comment and it'll be like, I'm about to delete this comment, everybody reply to it and say that it's like the most messed up thing you ever seen. So everybody spends the rest of the thread being like, dude, that was the most messed up. What is it? What is it? I didn't get to see. Because there's like no archive.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you on 4chan?
It's fun. And not everything on 4chan is bad. Not
I
everything.
mean, I guess as long as you're not on
Says
Silk
the
Road,
4chan
I guess
user.
you're okay.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
gonna-
by this
Unless
point,
you don't want to have all of your body parts, including the necessary ones, because that's what they do.
Wait, what?
Silk Road?
Silk Road is completely different. Silk Road isn't even, Silk Road isn't,
They're an illegal drug trade.
And body parts.
They do sell
the internet
body
black
parts.
market.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
took
That
me a
what that
minute.
is?
Yeah, Silk
That's
Road
what
is
Silk Road is.
deep web black market. But they do not allow for hired murder, which is actually they did have a ring for a second and the guy got caught, but and they don't have like naughty bits of children.
I heard they had
That's
child
their
slavery.
policy. Huh?
I heard they had child slavery.
No, they don't do that. They want what they want
They're
to
too
do.
classy
They just
for
sell
that.
Yeah, yeah.
sellers and sell drugs.
Yeah, they sell drugs. They're mostly trying to restrict government. They're trying to relieve like government restrictions off of like products. Like they'll sell guns and stuff. Like things that are usually contraband without regulation, just stuff like that. But
So
if it was
some
to
sort of
morally
like
hurt
hacktivism
somebody,
thing that. So it's basically like just more kind of hacktivism and.
yeah, like this guy on the deep web, like he uploaded a file that lets you 3D print a gun, like a working gun.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
And you can upload them yourself.
Yeah, and like in the
Oh.
first few days, it had like thousands upon thousands of downloads.
Yeah.
So-
No.
And because
Well, at my
you-
high school, a guy printed like a 50 caliber bullet.
Wow.
Well, in half.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't print the full thing. But he showed that to everybody, and I was like, we're in school. I get that this is high school, and I get that because it's like bright neon green, you don't think that it's an issue. But that's gonna freak like 8 people out, and then we won't get to play with it anymore. So, don't take my fun away from me.
You had a 3D printer at your high school?
We did. We also had one for the middle school. What happened was, so we got a 3D printer, and it broke. It was like one of those really first 3D printers, and it just died. And our teachers spent years trying to fix it, so they just gave it to students.
You know what I had at my high school?
Marlon play?
No. I had a desk and a book. We did get iPads in the last 2 years, but we just used them for gaming, and then they were like, no, you can't game on them anymore, and they blacklisted like every app that wasn't educational, and then nobody used them anymore. It was a waste of like $5 million.
Yeah.
Screw you, Jacksonville High School. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a very direct thing.
I really hate my high school. They're horrible. Like, I worked for them, and they're horrible.
I don't think anyone has a good high school experience, because I've been talking to everybody,
No.
and it's
You
like,
don't.
did you have a good time at high school? And they're like, no. Why do you think I'm here?
Well,
Like-
I feel like most people who enjoy high school don't go to college because
They're working
they're
the
like,
bar.
I'm done.
That was great. I'll just talk about it for the rest of my middle-aged years.
I don't know, it was pretty chill.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't have a negative high school experience.
I know,
I didn't
but
like 4th grade. 4th grade sucked. That was like
Fourth grade
that was the only time of
4th
school
grade sucked.
that I can remember where I was like, oh man.
That was
I-
the year you met me, mate.
Man, it wasn't you that made 4th grade suck. I don't know. I just had like a weird class.
That's true.
My 2nd grade sucked, and so did 7th, 9th, and 11th. I don't know why odd numbers were horrible. Not one even number. Weird. But 11th grade, they're like,
Up until now, has been bad
I think
to extremely god-awful.
yeah, 5th grade till now has been like a downward spiral with
Pretty
little
much.
bumps in the roller coaster trying to tell you,
Well, I
oh,
didn't even have like a
there's
good
a
like elementary school, so
my elementary school contained so much asbestos that they have to build a new one. I might have lung cancer. Not really, but I really don't. But people from my county get cancer more often than most places because there's so much radioactive waste. Because
God.
we live like by Monsanto and by Fort McClellan, and they buried all of their nuclear.
I think I missed a lot of stuff. Like I got it audio-wise, but I think when I stood up, I held the camera like this, and it's like, hey, look at that wall over there.
Yeah.
That was great.
you probably got the plume from my hair, like just a few awkward strands. Never get that.
Like, are you
Ever
in
have issues
frame?
with your hair where you're like, you try to put it up and it's all this little
You
stupid
should let me
stuff?
do your
Of
hair.
course, all the time.
Are you in frame?
We should make
Yeah,
over
I'm in frame.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wait, what
do
was the
your hair.
question?
Are you in frame?
In frame? Yeah, I'm in frame.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna do your hair.
I need my hair done. Like, I'll go on Pinterest and I'll be like, hey, easy hairstyles. And the first thing that pops up I'll try to do, and I'll be like, yeah, that's really easy. And I don't know if I'm just that physically uncoordinated or what, but it's like, it just looks bad. And then people make fun of
Makeover
me.
time.
Yeah, seriously.
Everyone makes
Stay
fun
tuned
of
for
me.
more
It's
content.
awful. Mother, don't get near the stove.
Don't
You'll
burn
die.
yourself. That's how my old man did. What are you looking at?
I missed the thing.
I have a sleeve. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, that makes me feel better. So we're gonna get all prayed up, and then we're gonna spend, what, like 2 hours in the movie watching Guardians of the Galaxy? Guardians?
Yeah.
Word.
Well,
English.
you're gonna get pretty up. I'm not. I
Okay.
got the book.
Alright. So now that my eyes actually look normal size. I have a really special prescription that makes my eyes look 6 times larger than they normally should. Cause Coke bottle glasses for the win!
I have pretty bad.
You don't even want to
eyesight.
know. I used to, like,
Is it
up
an
until
answer?
2 months ago, I wore glasses. Like,
Did you switch to contacts then?
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I tried it in 7th grade, and maybe that's why, because I just wasn't ready emotionally and mentally for it, to like take care of my, to take care of it, and I wasn't getting enough water, so like I would get dehydrated and then they'd stick to my eyes, and then in
Ew.
Wisconsin, when winter rolls around, the humidity is like 10%, like anywhere between 10 to 30%, so blinking, like it would just dry me out, and I had to go back to the place that put my contacts in and taught me how to do them, because I got stuck. They got stuck in my eyes, I couldn't take them out, I was freaking out, like 12.
Forever.
It was like December, I was like scared, because they were like, you know, don't leave them in, you'll go blind.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, because I have
It's hard.
astigmatism, so it's like if you leave them in for a long time, you'll freak out. And I was still going through the trial period where you put them in for like an hour and you take them out.
Yeah.
And then I was at like 3 hours. I couldn't get them out. I was so scared. And they took me, my parents took me there, and I finally got them out, and I just looked at my mom and I was like, I'm done. I can't do it. I also had this issue of constantly rolling my eyes, which isn't going away, but it was awful because I would roll my eyes and they get stuck.
Well, I can't find my hair
And
straight.
I'd be freaking out because I'd be like, great, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go blind. I won't
It's
be able
gonna
to
roll
see.
to the back of my eyeball and just fester.
It's gonna kill me.
Yeah. People
had
couldn't
to-
recognize me without them. And I'm like, I had a face. I had a face. All I did was put a rim like
People
that.
have done the same thing to me, but like, I've only had my glasses for like a
Within the
year.
stereotypes, man.
It's weird.
No, well, there were guys I guess who were into me in high school, and they'd be like, you probably don't look different without glasses, and then I'd take them off, and
And
they'd
they
be like,
just-
oh my god.
Everything I know is a lie.
It'd be like, yeah, it was special. You'd think that they opened a Christmas present or something, like the way they were looking at me was a little creepy.
That's pretty. I don't know which is more depressing.
Is that how big your eyes were with the glasses?
No, they were like my because of the rims I usually got, my eyes stayed the same, but the rims accented, like all people looked at was this part of my face, so to them it looks larger.
Well, I used to have the tiny, like when I was in middle school, I got like those tiny plastic frames that like sort of cover your eyes. They don't burn me. I'll let you know if you burn me too. But
Well, I'm just saying your hands were pretty close.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't want to freak you out. But I had these tiny little frames that were plastic, and they sucked. I couldn't see out of them to begin with. Like my vision would go above and over, so it was like having trifocals. Not good. I couldn't see that well. And then because it was plastic, the nose piece would just slip down. Like my nose was like the perfect slant,
Yeah.
and it would get stuck right here. And that's of course when I'm lifting something or moving something. So I'd be like, "Can someone help me?" And then they'd laugh at me because I look so stupid. And I felt so awkward and awful.
They'd say like you look like every other kid with glasses.
No, they just laugh at me. Like they'd smile and they'd laugh, and I'd be like, they're thinking I'm stupid. They're thinking I'm weird. Because it was middle school, so you're always all completely self-conscious of who you are, and
Yep.
Middle school was probably the worst.
Middle school, I thought that middle school was bad and high school. And then high school finished and I was like, no, that was cancer. No, that was true cancer.
it was, I did not have a good time in high school or middle school or even elementary school. I don't know.
Woo! That actually turned out really good.
It always looks like that when it comes out right away.
I don't know how curlers work.
You don't?
No.
You basically heat a gigantic piece of metal and then you roll your hair around it.
Watch.
So you have to be careful, because have you ever seen that really popular viral YouTube video with the girl who burned off her face?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you have not seen this. His reaction.
Someone just hype that up real quick.
You need to see it? You haven't
Yes,
seen it?
I haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Basically, she's going through the curling iron, and sometimes curling irons smoke. Like, you're going to see smoke come off. Don't freak out.
It
It's
just
not,
happens.
some curling irons do that. It's just what
Well,
happens.
it depends on how moist your hair is.
Yeah, because it's steam.
I hate that.
But, her hair was smoking, and she was, giving a YouTube tutorial, and she didn't realize that her hair was, smoking and not steaming. And it just turned black, and her hair was kind of brown, so she started to,
And then
take
she
out
pulled
the
it off,
bottle.
and all of her hair came with it.
Yeah. It was so bad.
Oh.
Are you trying to get a good shot? Okay.
We take the top half of the hair and section it off and do the bottom.
What do you know about dysfunction? Dysfunction is in our everyday lives.
What?
Every day we're slowly being destroyed piece by the eternity that we call life.
Oh, okay.
Call me in the Really? I'm not doing any.
Except quoting something that we haven't seen.
Yeah, you need to see that.
I'll pass.
It's actually pretty funny because he's talking about how Mac's better than PC. He's like, you arguing that you should really kill yourself.
Mac is
And
not
then
better
Mac
than
starts
PC.
talking.
I would argue against
It's
that.
not, but that was the joke.
I like
That was the
Mac,
joke.
I have a Macintosh.
It's
It's
okay.
just, I
But
feel
both
like,
of them, both Windows and Mac are problematic.
Oh, what's the
no,
timestamp?
neither of them are that great.
Yeah.
I had, oh my gosh, so you know how Windows 10 just came out? I got a laptop and I was so excited. I was like, yes, Windows 10, I get a freaking taskbar. And I get to use it and navigate. You don't know that? You
I
have
know,
Windows 10?
I have Windows 10.
Yeah, so I was so excited, and I turned it on, and apparently there was this defect with the wireless drivers, where the wireless wouldn't work. Did you have this issue?
I didn't have the issue when I upgraded.
A lot of people did, because I bought a brand new laptop, and the driver was also not working, so we thought, oh, it's a hardware issue, we're just going to return it. And then we got a new laptop, and it was also having this huge wireless issue, and I was mad because I'm a PS major, and if my technology doesn't work, that's also it's not just a issue with me being able to use technology, it's kind of like a stab in the pride. That's awful. It's like not being able to count correctly when you do math. But apparently everyone's cool with that. But if you're the CS person that doesn't make it work, it just, huge ego, just shot down. So I dragged it into Geek Squad and I was so mad. I was like, I don't want to do this. And they were like, and they took it and they fixed it in an hour. Because they just had to plug it into Ethernet to install the new update, which fixed it. But yeah, and I was like, I could just...
What are we watching, you guys?
So you think you can dance, which is like American Idol but dancing.
Okay. I've never seen this before. This is actually kind of interesting.
This would actually be a good time for me to make sure this doesn't disconnect. So
Probably.
Yeah.
stay tuned for more content.
I like when your daughter's voice is Tony Bennett, though. And he
Oh.
has a nice accent.
We need to make sure we talk 100%. I suddenly thought about how if this was silent, I would get copyright flagged so fast. It wouldn't even be funny.
Do you want us to hit mute or something?
Oh no, as long as we're talking, it's good. But if it's just like straight music, YouTube will be like, hey, I recognize that song.
But it wouldn't get
No.
any views because they'd be like, because you know how you look at the music video, or you look at like the lyrics to a song and you can't find what you're looking for, so you settle for like whatever video there is. For me, I can't handle that. Like if it's not a good quality, I just get mad and I'm like, forget it.
Yeah.
I'll just listen to the full music video, even if it's like an extra minute longer because they have to add plot. I just skip a minute ahead because it's like, why?
Looking great.
I hope so. I can't see it. I know you're probably doing a great job. I feel like you would have burned me by now if you hadn't.
I wouldn't burn you.
That's
that
good.
That might have been my favorite curl today.
Oh. Should we Snapchat it to Hannah? Perfect curl of the day.
Curly of the day.
Really? Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with your hair after I curl it.
It looks really kind of, when I've gotten my hair curled, it looks actually really, really cute when it's in like a ponytail or something. I know you want to probably go more intense than that. But, I don't know, that's what Pinterest is for.
Curl a ponytail? I feel like it's such a waste of curly hair.
That's true. I don't know. Usually, when I've had my hair curled professionally, it was like, I had to be in like a Shakespeare thing. So, done in like Renaissance style. And
Yeah, I don't
everything.
know how to do that.
Or, like we would sometimes do Dickens, and like do dramatic readings. So I'd be like totally like 19th century out, which was kind of cool.
Dang.
I love steampunk, so maybe that's why.
Tell us more about steampunk. I know what steampunk is, but our
Oh,
audience
yeah,
at home
yeah.
may not know what steampunk is.
Well, we are the audience at home.
Technically we're renting, we signed that agreement.
That's true.
I laughed so hard when I got that because I was like, Big Bang Theory. And my mom looked at me and she's like, you better sign that.
I think I got it. Oh, no, I didn't.
And so basically steampunk is, it's like modern technology, but it has a lot of gears and a lot of like mechanical parts to it.
Yeah.
It's also sometimes like a utopian future. It's basically like 19th century Victorian mixed with future stuff. If you've ever read, I'm trying to think of things that aren't books that are known to be steampunk, like Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld, that entire series, that's steampunk, which that was really cool. That's a good book series to read, and really interesting and fun. It's basically how World War I would go if it was like in a steampunk world where there was, where the Allies had like they were called Darwinists, and they had like, yeah, and they had like genetically modified like whales that could be blimps. Like, yeah, it was so cool, I loved it.
That's like a Doctor Who episode.
Well, hey, maybe.
No, it really was. Remember the Star Whale?
You know, I saw maybe the first 6 episodes of Doctor Who. What? I already told you this.
You probably did, I forgot.
It's okay. Actually, there's a really funny story about how I started watching that. So, there was a guy who was kind of into me, and I didn't realize it, because I didn't realize guys were into me, because self-confidence. And so, I was also kind of getting led on by another guy at the time, so I thought I was dating this other guy, and the guy who was really into me was like trying to ask how to ask a girl out, and I was like, oh yeah, so well me and my boyfriend do this, because I was like, I'm not gonna say, I wanted to fully commit because they would never talk to this other guy, and that was dumb. So he told me after a show that he wanted to ask me out, and I felt so bad because this guy was really sweet. He was like a brownie, and he was a super Hulakian.
Oh, he's a post a pre-2012 brownie, right?
I don't know. I never really got into the details, but I thought it was really sweet, and I just felt so awful. So I texted the guy who was then going to become my boyfriend about how stupid I felt, because I was like, he was the perfect package. He was sweet and awkward. And
Taco.
A little bit. But he was like just very sincere
Oh,
in
can
himself.
somebody, Nick, can you pick up, or, sorry, can you pick up the phone and, it's Hannah.
No, don't record her call. That would be mean.
That'd be really weird.
There you go.
Because she won't know, and it's not fair to her.
Hello?
Stop it. Stop it.
Got you.
Hello.
Stay tuned
we're
for more
also
content.
here